Hello students, so let's continue with the third exercise. So in the previous problem we had solved till 8th question number 8. So let's continue with the next question. Okay. So if the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of n terms, first n terms. Okay. Now, what are the given things here in the 9th question? The sum of first n terms, the sum of first 7 terms, that is S7, is given as 49, and that of 17 terms, that is S17, that is 289. We must find Sn. Okay. To find anything we need A and D, but we don't have A and D over here, which means we get two equations. Solve the two equations by elimination method, we'll get the answer. So the first is using this, you get one equation, through this you get one equation. So let's write the formula. Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S7 will become 7 by 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d. Okay. So S7 is 49. 49 equals 7 by 2 into 2a plus 60. Okay. Let me transpose. We know that we can take 2 as common, but we'll send this 2 to the other side and 7. Okay, transpose it. This is then division. If it goes, it's then multiplication. This is then multiplication. If it comes, it will become division. Okay, equals 2a plus 60. So 7 ones are 7 sevens are. So you get 7 into 2 is 14. So 14 equals 2a plus 60. Let me write it in the other way. 2a plus 60 is equal to 14. Equation 1. Okay, 7 2s are 14. 14 equals 2a plus 60. I've written the other way. Okay, similarly, let's start with the other one. Write the formula 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, S17 equals 17 by 2. 2a plus n is 17. 17 minus 1 is 16. D. Okay. So here again S17 is what? 289 equals 17 by 2 into 2a plus 16d. Okay, let me send this 2 to the other side, 17 also. So you get 289 into 2 by 17 equals 2a plus 60. So 17 ones are 17 17s are, because 17 square is 289. So what do you get? 17 into 2 is 34. So the next equation that you have got is 2a plus 16, 2a plus 16d is equal to 17 into 2 is 34. That's our equation 2. So we got two equations. Let's solve it by elimination method. Okay. So let me erase this to solve it. So the first equation is 2a plus 60 is equal to 14. The second equation 2a plus 16d is equal to 34. Both the coefficients are same and the signs are same. So change the sign. Plus 2a minus 2a gets cancelled. 6 minus 16 gives you minus 10d. Plus 14 minus 34 gives you minus 20. Therefore d is minus 20 by minus 10. 10 ones are 10 twos are. So you got the value of b. Okay. Let's take our equation 1 to find the value of a. So what is our equation 1? 2a plus 60 is equal to 14. Let's take that. So 2a plus 6d is 2 equals 14. 2a plus 12 is equal to 14. Therefore 2a is 14 plus 12, the other side it becomes minus 12. So 2a is equal to 2. Therefore a is 2 by 2, which implies a value is 1. We got the value of a, we got the value of t. Now you can find the required thing. The required thing is Sn, isn't it? So let's find that. So Sn, what is the formula for Sn? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That's Sn, right? So n by 2, 2 into 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. Okay. So you get n by 2 into 2 into 1 is 2 plus 2 into n is 2n. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So plus 2 minus 2 gets cancelled. N by 2 into 2n. 2 gets cancelled, you're left with n into n, which is n square. Okay, which is n square. Okay, so this is the formula. And in another words, okay, if you remember, if you observe it properly, okay, here a value is 1 and d value is 2. Okay, a value is 1, d value is 2. If you form the AP for this, you will get 1 plus d, 1 plus 2 is 3, 5, 7, so on. Okay, which means these are odd numbers, isn't it? So we have got a formula here which says these are odd numbers and sum of first n odd numbers, that will be equal to n square. In other words, say suppose you are taking 5 odd numbers one from the beginning, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, you are taking odd numbers like this, 5 odd numbers. If you add, how much do you get? It's simply this formula. Sum of 5 odd numbers, first 5 odd numbers. So 5, right? The formula is n square. So 5 square is 25. You can just add it. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. We took 5 odd numbers. We added it. How much did we get? 25. Instead of that, you can use this formula, n square. Okay. Sum of first n odd natural numbers. Okay. These are natural numbers and also they are odd. Suppose if you take 10, here itself, observe, S7. So 7 odd numbers, 7 square, 49. 17 odd numbers, 17 square is 289. Okay, it is as simple as that. Okay. Similarly, you guys try it out for even numbers. What is the formula that you will get for even numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8. Again, A value is 2, D value is also 2. Substitute in the formula A value and D value, you will get the formula. Okay. So let's get into the next problem. So the next problem is show that A1, A2, A3, so on up to AN defined as, okay, where AN is defined as so and so, does it form an AP or not? Okay, we have to show that. When we have to show that, it means it will form an AP, no doubt in that. It will form an AP, we have to show that it is an AP. Okay, to show it is an AP, we have to check whether it has got common difference or not. If it has got common difference, then it is an AP. If not, then it is not an AP. Okay, so let's do that. So here A and there are two sub questions here. So I'll do one of it. The other one you can take it as a task and you can do it. Okay, let me do one out of it. It's very easy. The first one, AN is given as 3 plus 4n. We have to check whether it's going to form an AP or not. It's very simple. Let's find A1, A2, A3, A4 and check whether common difference is not there. I mean, is it there or not? So put n equal to 1. Therefore, you get A1. So 3 plus 4, n, right? N value is 1. So BODMAS, first multiplication. 4 ones are 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. So that is your A1. Let's check A2. How do you get A2? Put n is equal to 2. Okay, put n is equal to 2. Okay, if you want, let's take this as equation 1. Put n is equal to 2 in equation 1. Okay, what does it become? Replace n by 2, that's it. Wherever n is there, take it out and put 2. 3 plus 4 into 2. 3 plus 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay, so this is 8, 2. Next, put n is equal to 3. So it becomes A3 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 3, which becomes 3 plus 12, which is 15. A3 is equal to 15. Okay, similarly, let's find A4. Okay, let's take A4. Put n is equal to 4 in equation 1. So it becomes A4 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 4. So it becomes 3 plus 16, which is 19. Okay. Now, clearly your A1, A2, okay, let's check whether it is an AP or not. Meaning whether a common difference is there or not. So A2, consider A2 minus A1. That is 11 minus 7, which gives us 4. Okay, also consider A3 minus A2. That is 15 minus 11, that is also equal to 4. Okay. Similarly, you consider A4 minus A3. That is 19 minus 15. That is also 4. You're getting a common difference all the time. 4 is the common difference. Therefore, this forms an AP. So it's very simple. In place of n, you just put 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 terms. A1, A2, A3, A4. Once you get, just subtract it and check whether it is an AP or not. If it is forming an AP, well and good. If not, you can say it is not forming an AP. Okay, let's go to the next question then. So in the next question, the sum of first n terms of an AP is given. Okay, here nth term was given. Here sum of first n terms is given. Okay, meaning Sn is given. Here An was given in the previous one. Now Sn is given. Please do not get confused. And Sn is completely different from An. Okay. So the sum of first n terms is given. So basically there is a formula. Okay. Let's discuss that formula, then we'll get into this problem. The formula is, you can note down this formula, Sn minus Sn minus 1 equals An. That is, if you subtract sum of first n terms and sum of first n minus 1 terms, if you subtract it, you get nth term. It's very easy to understand. Okay, let's take first term as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Okay, now if I add all these things, A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5, meaning from the first term till the fifth term we are adding. We call it as S5, isn't it? What is S5? Sum of first 5 terms from the first term to fifth term. Okay. Now just observe, if I consider only this inner one, only this, first term plus second term plus third term plus fourth term, that is known as S4. Okay. And the complete one is S5. The inner one is S4. Just observe. In S5, if I subtract these, that is S4. If I take it out, if I subtract it, what do I get? Fifth term. Isn't it? That is what we have written. Sn, whatever n, minus 1 less. Exactly 1 less. Then you get An. Another example. S10 minus 1 less than this. Okay. S9 gives you A10. The bigger one always. Simple. Similarly, S30 minus S29, whatever you have taken, 1 less. If you got like this, then it is A30. Okay, but remember, what is A30 minus A29? This will give you what? A term and its previous term. If you minus it, what do you get? You get D. A term and its previous one. If you minus, you get D. But here the sum of first 30 minus the sum of first 29. If you subtract like this, you get A30, the 30th term. Okay, that is how you got the formula. Okay. So remember, and S1 is nothing but A1. When I say S1, sum of one term you cannot add with anything, right? What do you mean by sum of one term? Sum of two terms means there are two numbers which we are adding. Sum of one term, it doesn't mean anything. So S1 is basically A1. Okay, S1 is basically A1. S1 and A1 are same. Remember that. Okay, because sum of one term means one term cannot be added with anything. It is simply the first term. That's it. S1 and A1 both are same. But S2, sum of first two terms. Okay, that is different. So let's start with this. So here in the 10th question, it is given Sn is equal to, sorry, not the 10th one, the 11th one. The 11th one, it is given Sn as 4n minus n square. Okay. Let's take this as equation 1. Put n equal to 1 in equation 1. Meaning wherever n is there, you put 1. So it becomes 4 minus 1, which is 3. S1 is 3, implies A1 is also 3. Because S1 and A1 are both are one and the same. Now let's put 2. Put n is equal to 2 in equation 1. So what do you get? S2 equals 4 into 2 minus 2 square, which becomes 8 minus 4, which is 4. Remember, S2 is 4. That doesn't mean A2 is 4. Okay, we cannot do that. Just now we have learned it, right? S2 minus the previous one less, that is S1. S2 minus S1, that gives us A2, isn't it? Just now we took the formula. So what is S2? 4 minus what is S1? 3 equal to A2, which implies 1 equals A2 or A2 equal to 1. So we got our A2. Okay. Similarly, if you want A3, it is S3 minus S2. S4 minus S3 gives you A4. S5 minus S4 gives you A5. Okay. Now, what are the things that we have to find? The sum of first two terms, S2 we have found it. What is the second term? We have found it. Similarly, find the third term, 10th term and the nth term. Okay, you can follow the same method or you can do it in another way. Because you know the value of A, you can easily find the value of D now. D is A2 minus A1, isn't it? So A2 is known, 1 minus A1 is 3, 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So you got the value of A and D. Now you can find any term. Third term is asked. So A plus 2D. A is 3 plus 2 into 1. Sorry, D is not 1. D is minus 2. So 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. That is your third term. Your third term will be minus 3. Similarly, 10th term is asked. So A plus 9D. A is 3 plus 2 into minus 2. So it becomes 3. I'm sorry, here 9, right? So 9 into 2 is 18. 18 minus 3 is minus 15. That's our 10th term. Once you know the value of A and D, easily we can do it. Then we have to find the nth term. Use the nth term formula. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A is 3, n minus 1, D is minus 2. So solve this. So 3 minus 2n plus 2. So 3 plus 2 becomes what? 5. So it is 5 minus 2n. That is our nth term. Okay. So it's very simple. You have to just find A1 and A2. Once you know A1, A2, you can find D. Once you know A and D, the problem is done. So remember, S1 is same as A1. But S2 is not same as A2. How do you find A2? S2 minus S1. How do you find A3? S3 minus 1 less S2. If you want A4, S4. If you want A4, start from S4. S4 minus S3. Okay. If you want A50, 50th term, A50. S50 minus S49 gives you A50. Okay. This can also be asked for 1 mark MCQ. So we have solved the 11th one. So let's continue with the next question. Okay, students, let's continue with the next problem. So find the sum of first 40 positive integers. Find the sum of first 40. Meaning the sum of first 40 means S40 should be found. Okay. 12th one. Find the sum of first 40. So S40 should be found. Integers divisible by 6. Okay. Only positive integers which are divisible by 6. Okay. So therefore the AP is, what is the AP that you get? The numbers that are divisible by 6. In other words, 6 tables. 6 ones are 6. This is divisible by 6. This is divisible by 6. 18, 24, so on. Up to how many numbers? Totally 40 numbers. Okay. So here A value is 6. D value is also 6. So Sn is n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Isn't it? N value is 40 because we need sum of first 40. That is n is 40. 40 by 2. 2 into 6. N is 40, so 40 minus 1, D is also 6. So 40 by 2 gives you 20. 2 ones are, 2 20s are. So 2 6 are 12. 40 minus 1 is 39 into 6. So 20, 12 plus 39 into 6. 30 into 6, 180 plus 54. So you get 234. So if you do it, 20 into 246. So 246, 480, 492. So it is 4920. So the sum of first 40 numbers will be 4,920. It's very simple. You got the AP. the numbers that are divisible by 6, 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. So these are the numbers that are divisible by 6. So you got A value and D value. So you have to find S40, use the formula. That's it. A very simple one. Okay. Similarly, the next one, find the sum of first 15. Find the sum of first 15, meaning S15 we have to find. Multiples of 8. The same formula. Let me do it here itself. So multiples of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24 and so on. Okay. Here A value is 8, D value is also 8, N value is 15. Because you need to find S15, isn't it? Therefore, S15 will become 15 by 2 into 2A, that is 2 into 8, plus N minus 1. So 15 minus 1, D value is also 8. So 15 by 2, 16 plus 14, 15 minus 1 is 14, 14 8s are 112. So we get 15 by 2 into 128. Okay. So 2 ones are 2, 64s are. So 15 into 64. If you just do it, you will get the answer. Okay. This is the answer for the next question. It's very simple. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. Multiples of 8 or what? 8, 16, 24, so on. Okay. How many numbers should you take? 15 numbers. So find A and D and use the formula. Easily you will get it. So quickly let's get into the next one. So in the next question, find the sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50. So we have to find the sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50. Okay, let's do that. So as usual, you should know the value of A and D. Then if you know A and D, easily you can find it. Okay. So let's take it. Now 14th question. Between 0 and 50. Okay. Sorry, between 0 and 50, you have to find the sum of odd numbers. Basically, the odd numbers are what? 1, 3, 5, 7, so on. The last odd number will be 49. You have to add all this. Okay. So A value is very clearly 1 and D value is 2. Isn't it? A value is 1 and D value is 2. But from here to here, how many numbers are there? We don't know that. So we have to find the value of n. This is in the last. So let's take it as an. An is equal to 49. Which implies a plus n minus 1 into d equals 49. So a value is 1. 1 plus n minus 1. D value is 2 equals 49. Therefore, n minus 1 into 2 equals 49. Plus 1, the other side will become minus 1. Therefore, n minus 1 into 2 equals 48. 49 minus 1 is 48. Therefore, n minus 1 equals 48 by 2. 2 ones are 2 24s are. Therefore, n minus 1 equals 24, which implies n is 25. So, which means there are totally 25 numbers, odd numbers between 0 and 50. Okay. Now, let's use the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. Because I know the first one and the last one. So yes, 25 equals 25 by 2. A is how much? 1 plus D is, An is 49 equals 25 by 2 into 1 plus 49 is 50. 2 ones are 2, 25s are. So 25 into 25, 625. So S25 is equal to 625. We have already seen this. If you add odd numbers, if you add only the odd numbers from the beginning, it is given by n square, right? So from here to here, how many odd numbers are there? 25. So 25 square, 625. So that is also the another way of solving this problem. Okay. I hope it is understood. So we'll continue the next problems, the statement situation problems in the next video. So the situation problems, I'm not going to write the questions. I'll continue with the question number. Okay. So we have solved with up to 14th question. The statement problems start from 15th one, right? So I'll be just reading out the question and continuing with the answer. Thank you, students.